Okay. This video is sponsored by Skillshare. Am I a trust fund baby? Am I relying on the support of my rich boyfriend? Do my parents fund my lifestyle? Or did I do it all myself? Let's find out. Right now I am in Isafjodur in the Westfjords of Iceland, and I'm doing a 2-week camper van trip with cozy campers all around Iceland, exploring with my boyfriend, just living our best life. Iceland is coping super well with the current world situation, so we are just making the most. This is my office space for the day, not bad. I thought in this time I would address a question that comes up so much for me. How do I afford the life that I have? I recently bought a house for my 31st birthday. I hit a really nice financial milestone goal at the beginning of the year. I have extensively traveled in my past. Best of all, I am completely in control of my own time. I do not work for anyone, and I am essentially as free as can get. I do not rely on anyone, full stop. I'm a free woman, and I love it this way, and I really intend to keep it this way. What I find extremely hilarious is that it seems to be a very hard pill for people to swallow that I've created this by myself, especially as a woman, that I've created this life, this dream life essentially, and I'm very grateful, but they cannot understand that I did this myself. Yeah, me. If I told you the millions of times I get comments such as,
how many people did I have to sleep with to get this kind of a lifestyle? How much money my parents have given me?
Ooh! The list goes on and on and on. Jealousy doesn't look good on anyone, let's just say that. And I don't want to discredit the amazing staff that I now have hired. Most of my following, most of my income, I built it up already. My structures I had built up already to just take the workload off, because I realized that I don't want to be doing everything. Now, my intention is to work less, make more. So this is why I'm bringing on staff, and it feels damn good. How do I do it? I sell my own products. The benefit: make money whilst you sleep. Guess what? There's somewhere around the world where people are always awake, and there's such an opportunity in today's age to make use of that, meaning you can sell products around the clock. I have the Advanced Selfie University and hashtag Blessed University. Public Figure Bootcamp is coming very soon to help you master the art of being a public figure and monetizing that. The link in the bio, there is an expression of interest, and the first people will get notified, and they can also get a discount. Having your own products to sell is the jam. This is like essential. You're not at the mercy of anyone else. You are your own boss. You are only responsible for selling that product. That is the most important thing that you have to do. Whereas if you are, like a lot of influencers, are waiting for the brand deals to come in, you're like a sitting duck, because what happens if they run out? Then what? I know for a fact I make way more than my friends that have way bigger followings, and we have discussions about this because I just cannot believe that they still haven't created their own products. Digital or physical products. I love digital products. So much less hassle, and also you're not contributing to so many junk products being distributed in the world. I prefer online education. Being able to diversify how much stuff you sell is even better, because you don't want to rely on 1 or 2 products. I sell my courses. I like to release a course every year or so. My presets, brand new presets, also just launched, called I'm Famous. They're ridiculous. I love it, which reflects my more moody style of photo editing. And then I sell my brand email template and my media kit to reach out for brand deals. My second source of income is brand deals, and as I said, I'm not reliant on brand deals, so I get to choose whatever my heart says. I get to promote products or services that I love and are congruent with the message that I'm sharing, which is, in this instance, Skillshare. I freaking love them because it's education. Skillshare gives you access to online learning community that offers membership with meaning. Yeah! With so much to explore, real projects to create, and support from fellow creatives, Skillshare empowers you to accomplish real growth. Yes! See? They're on point. I personally actually have a YouTube mastery course on Skillshare that you can get access to, but there are so many other courses on marketing, because marketing is it's like my secret weapon. I can't tell you. It's so important to know marketing. Other amazing courses I've taken on Skillshare are Fundamentals of DSLR Photography by Justin Bridges. The way that Justin has broken down beginnings of photography is just brilliant. If you don't understand or you want to get better with photography, this course is just genius. I love this course. Skillshare is also incredibly affordable, especially when compared to pricey in-person classes and workshops, which you can't really do right now, so studying online is like the jam. An annual subscription is less than $10 a month. The first 500 subscribers that will click on the link in the bio will get a 2-month free trial of premium membership, so you can explore your creativity. The last income stream that I forgot to mention before is YouTube ads. It's a very small portion of the income that I make. It is dependent on whether your channel is covering keywords that are very profitable. In my case, it's not really. There are some that are a lot more profitable, and you'll see people talking about on YouTube about how much they make from YouTube ads. I'm not concentrating on it. Again, I want to be my own boss and not be relying on anyone else. Hence, I create my own products rather than waiting for someone to pay me. You know what I mean? I think people have the formula of wealth building completely twisted. They see someone else with wealth and they are jealous and they're angry because they think that they cannot have it. If someone else has more, it takes away from their chunk of potential wealth they could acquire, which is just completely twisted because they're forgetting the non-negotiable formula of creating success, creating wealth for themselves, which is providing value for the other person. Instead of wondering, how can you make money? How can you be rich? Ask the question, how can you help? How can you make someone's life easier, more prosperous, faster, more efficient? This is the formula that is going to get you to where you want to be financially. There is essentially no limit to the amount of money there is in the world. And right now it is being held by a lot of very, very, very rich people, which I don't think they have the right intention. So being able to take away from them, give more to the everyday person. That's why I'm doing this video, because I want you to have a piece of the pie. I go for the online. You're just leveraging more people instead of trading your time for money, which is just a lot of work. Finding a rising market. Like, let's talk about things that are not rising, which is video rental or CD sales. Not the market you want to get into. You want to get into something that people are really gaining interest in more and more. So I came in a time where watching people online was like an interesting thing. I mean, I was trying to preach to brands 8 years ago how important video was until I realized I should just do it for myself because nobody's listening to my advice. I came in during a time where Instagram is a thing and taking photos is a thing. Photography was rising and is still rising. Looking out for markets that are increasing so that you can grow with that rising market is really, really important. What markets, for example, could you find right now that are rising that you could jump on board and sail away with? Hey! If you're getting any value from this video, I would just love a like, subscribe, or at least a comment in the comment section because it helps the algorithm immensely. Thank you. There is obviously a lot of competition that enters when there is a rising market because everybody's like, they want to get a piece of the pie. So you have to also find a unique angle within a unique niche. Let's go back to me because it's all about me, because YouTube is all about me. I found a ridiculous niche that just worked. The advanced selfie. I coined it. So I created this little market, even though it was just a twist on the already established self-portraits, but no one really dared to do self-portraits. It wasn't as sexy. It wasn't as encouraged, I guess, as me being like, it's so fun, you should give it a whirl. Is there a unique niche that you can find for yourself? Unique angle that you bring to the table? It might be a saturated niche, but maybe you can just like slither in with a slightly different concept. You are the byproduct of the 5 people you hang around. So my friends, a lot of them are self-sufficient financially. They figured out the way, they've broken down the code because no one's gonna teach it to you, but it's available and we all know it because people are doing it. So you can do it too. And finally, friends, there was no plan B. I heard of the concept of making money while you sleep and I was like, that means that I could be anywhere in the world and I could get paid and I could do whatever I want. Yeah. And I really want you to believe that you can do it too, because being free financially, that you don't have to rely on anyone, is so beautiful. And I want to address some things that I know people are going to say, but I can't do this because XYZ. I have to address this. People attack me, and so I see that as an excuse that they've created for themselves. Number one reason is, oh, you're pretty and this is why you made it. First of all, thanks. That's very nice of you. Second of all, you don't have to put your face online. There are plenty of other ways, but I live in this country and it's very difficult to do so. I always said this. I think it's an advantage if you live in a country that isn't as expensive as Iceland, the most expensive country in the world. And I grew my wealth living in this country. So if your living expenses are a lot less and if you have access to the internet, if you can make $300 or $1,000 a month, you're probably comfortable enough to live off that. You don't need to be making gazillions. Other excuses. Let's see. I'm not talented enough. Practice makes perfect. So you can complain that you're not talented enough, or you can practice and become more talented. That's how it works. And then obviously mixed with marketing, with Skillshare, you have a lot of options to learn marketing for free for the first 2 months. Again, if you need to, go to link in bio. So talent and marketing mixed together, voila, this is how it essentially works. I'm too shy. You don't have to put your face in front of the camera in order to make this work. It would be surprising if you found out in order to be self-sufficient, you don't actually need to make as much money as you think you need. If you just create a budget of how much money you make right now and how much your expenses are, as long as you're making more money than your expenses, you are set. And I'm not talking about buying that Gucci bag. No. I'm talking the most basic things. Well, you're still living comfortably, but not splurging on things that are not important. And if you break down that monthly budget into a daily goal, you'd be surprised how much easier it is for you to reach that goal. So it's possible. I want you guys to know, again, how possible this is. Become self-sufficient financially. It's gonna help you. You're not gonna be forced to do things you don't like. So educate yourself, educate. Here's my Instagram and Twitter if you'd like to see more. If you found value, please drop a comment down below. It is so helpful for the algorithm. Hit like as well and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.